Hey family, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? It's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, y'all. And honestly, I want to touch bases on so much stuff in this video, and I might hurt some feelings, but I actually want to be respectful and actually give my deepest, apologies to the brother Isaiah. Right now, what he did purposely was misunderstood the whole concept of the video. And the reason why he got a misconception of the video was because he thinks someone was attacking him. He think that I'm going against what he's doing. He think I'm trying to expose him, but that's not the whole purpose of me posting the video. The purpose of me posting the video was for edification. It was to show our brothers and sisters that they need to get more deep into knowledge, because a lot of us out here who practicing the right to travel are looking like fools to these people. They making us look like fools. And so he touched bases and basically said, oh, whether you have a contract or not, they still can do this, they still can do that. It has nothing to do with that, y'all. Contract is what pulls you in, right? And actually, it's things I haven't never even told you guys, right? Because he was talking about, I don't have a state contract and I have no license in the state. Now listen, you heard what he just said. I have no driver's license in the state. I have no state ID in the state. I have nothing tied to me in the state, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Right? Now, this is why I said in the Zoom class, and I apologize for those who was on my Zoom class who actually had to pay for me to explain this type of stuff, but I'm not gonna go in detail with it, but I'm gonna explain something to you, right? You gave them an IDP, right? Now, that personal nationality card doesn't apply to the state, right? That's 100% separate. That's in the private. But this is why I want you to understand. When you gave them the passport, right? When you thought the passport wasn't a state issue ID, this is how I got you. The passport, where people misconstrued about the do not detain list, the do not detain list means the denial of your transactional file. A denial of your transaction file meaning they cannot have access to your personal identity through that card. The reason why they had access to your identity through the card, because they did not block your transaction file. When the police ran your information, your address came up. Your address came up. Your background came up. The Department of State did not change your status to being a national. Why do people think because they got a passport they don't got no state contract? You do have a contract. That transactional file was open. They had successfully accessed that transactional file. And I never talked to y'all about this stuff because it's a little bit in depth, and I don't want the FBI to really shut down my account, because I really want to edify you guys on what the hell going on. Y'all don't know silent contracts. Y'all just think the driver's license and the state ID, that's it. Hell no. You better check the information that the government put on your file. The government blocked my transactional file. That's why when I come in contact with officers, and they talk to me and everything like that, I know the contract that they have against us. I know the silent contracts, and the biggest thing is a contractual waiver. When they get your address, and they had the brother Isaiah address because he was like, oh, they can do whatever they want. No brother here contract. You just wasn't aware of the contracts. You don't know this game like that. Because you learn nationality, you don't know jurisdiction. That's what y'all brothers be mixing up. Y'all think y'all know something about jurisdiction. Y'all don't know nothing about jurisdiction. Because the Moorish brothers, they would not be arrested. They wouldn't. And it's not me going against them. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to teach y'all, look, bro, this is what we did wrong. This is what we did wrong. And y'all don't understand it. Nobody understands this whole ideal of jurisdiction because they don't know what the hell a contractual waiver is. They don't know acts that subject persons to jurisdiction. They don't know none of that. They walk around this motherfucker say, I'm Moorish, man. They don't mean nothing. Your nationality, whether you black, Hebrew, Israelite, Muslim, it don't matter. Why do y'all still think that stuff free y'all? That stuff don't free y'all in these administrative courts. They only recognize contracts. If you don't believe me, read that damn criminal complaint that they gave you. Read it. And what address they put on there. They ain't found a damn random address. The reason why the criminal complaint got your address on there, where you stay at right now, and they was able to bond over the case, because the passport that you gave them, they had access to the transactional file. Your address is on that passport. It's not physically on there. When they get listen, I got an officer who personally read the information of one of my students. When I was teaching you guys that the Department of State don't put everybody over state citizen status, I said that for a reason. I had plenty of people information come back where the Department of State has sent their shit through general processing. So once he ran around thinking he a national and thinking he free, he gave him his passport. And the police drawed up the address that was on file for the passport. And he told them that was his mailing address, but hell no, that's in the system as if that's his real address. When they run my passport, it say transactional file denied. That's what the do not detain list is. That means they can't access your transaction file. So stop thinking a person attacking you, brother. Listen, my whole goal is for edification. A lot of y'all making us look bad. A lot of y'all. Because y'all are trying to teach y'all people this and teach y'all people that, but y'all not coming with real evidence. If you saying you ain't made that video to embarrass yourself, you got to think again. That was embarrassing to us. I'm not trying to knock you down. I just want you to learn what the whole purpose of me posting that for. It wasn't to go against you, because actually I'm one of your biggest fans when it comes to supporting you. I'm all for brothers actually exercising their rights. But if you walk around this mud and you don't have an understanding, then you got to be retaught. I'll give you constructive criticism, whether you hate it or not. I'm not in this to be liked. I really don't care who like me or who respect me or anything like that. The whole goal is to teach you the truth. Teach you my experiences. And you want me to tell you why I went to jail last 2 years ago? Because I didn't know what a contractual waiver was until now. I didn't know what act subjecting persons to jurisdiction was to now. And yes, you have a contract, but you don't know silent contracts. You know contracts, but not silent contracts. Now, I'm not finna get into personal information like when the police ask you the situation saying about a driver's license, you say, I got that. You mention that you have the information that they want. But at the end of the day, it's not that important. I don't care whether you have a driver's license contract or not. I just tell people to recognize contract, both silent and the public contracts. Really the silent ones. If they didn't have jurisdiction, they will never bond over that case. If they don't have jurisdiction, they not overstepping you, pulling you out the car. Oh, understand that. Understand that. You ain't getting yanked out the car if they don't got jurisdiction, trust me. You can look at diplomatic relations and all that. They not pulling nobody out the car if they ain't got jurisdiction. And I'm talking about you yanking. You gotta know how to carry yourself in order. Look at all my videos when I got stopped by the police. You don't think I got bumped into police who want to overstep? It was a white racist white man. It was a racist white man, and it was an Asian man right next to him. And then when they came to the car, they automatically had an attitude. They walked up to the car, man, lift down the windows. I gave them my passport. They asked me where I live. I said I live in the United States of America Republic. When he tried to get access to the passport information, what happened was it denied his transaction. That don't pop up on your background check. I'm the only person on this damn YouTube gonna show y'all that. These people telling y'all do not detain list is not literally calling a do not detain list as if it's just saying do not detain. It's a denial of your transaction file, meaning the police do not have access to your file, therefore they do not have jurisdiction over you. But the one way they gain jurisdiction is when you give a contractual waiver in order to gain personal jurisdiction. And the reason how they were able to bond the case over was because they had your address. And you think they didn't? Show your criminal complaint. You ain't got to show your real address. Show the first three numbers of your address. And that's where you stay at. You think we stupid? You think I'm stupid? I know what the fuck going on. Everybody else don't know. These people are newcomers. These are people coming from all across the world. They don't understand this stuff. I might just be one of the first people to understand it from what it is, because I didn't look at the Constitution. I looked at state statutes and found out how they gain jurisdiction. I didn't look at any of our information to determine how do they gain it. I looked at state statutes, and they taught me how they gained it. I got a cousin who a lawyer. I talk to police officers personally. You would think I'm a motherfucking agent, how I'm moving around here. You would think that the government is paying me and giving me immunity, but that's not even the case. It's just a person have the understanding of it. Because knowledge and understanding are two different things. I think a lot of people are more obsessed with knowledge than they is with understanding. Understanding is that way where you can articulate things pretty much simple. You can simplify a lot of things. And it's like You understand it, so you become persuasive in what you know. And you become creative in what you know, because now you know, I can't do this, I can't do that. How to do this, how to do that. How to pull my car out of jurisdiction. You stay talking about a trust. It ain't got nothing to do with damn trust. It ain't got nothing to do with a nationality. Stop letting these people out of y'all. Keep believing these lies that people telling y'all with this whole thing. No. You got to understand, bro, I'm seasoned with this. You're not seasoned. You think you seasoned. You ain't seen nothing yet. And the thing about it, start building relationships with law enforcement. And then start telling you shit behind closed doors. You know that officer I was talking to on that video? And I'm gonna say some shit behind closed doors. Off camera. It's stuff that I got with police officers that I never even recorded. And they know what's going on. But they know I know what's going on. And that's how you could be in the best position. Yeah, bro. They had access to your transactional file through that passport. And that's how they gained jurisdiction, because the passport had the address, the background, and everything. I got that full thing pulled up. And if any of you guys want a picture of that, I got that in my phone. Of one of my students, all their information came up. Because they thought their status would change, but the Department of State did not send their passport through Special Passport Processing Agency, through the Special Passport Processing Agency. And that may be true, bro. You might not have a license in the state. You might not have an ID in the state, but guess what? That passport gives you the jurisdiction, get them the jurisdiction, and you didn't even know that because you never had an officer run your information. You don't even know the officers who gonna do that for you and who gonna show you the screen. And that's the thing. Y'all not tied in with the system. Y'all gotta understand, them people work with us the same way. You don't think a lot of officers want to be free? You don't think a lot of them know that the system bullshit? But they want to find a motherfucker that got something going on for real where they can follow. Well, they know, like, he got his stuff together. He know what's going on. He understands the system. And like I said, don't take offense to what I said, bro. This the only edify the people that we got to do better. This ain't no attack on you. If you felt attacked, you are very emotional. You are very emotional if you felt attacked. I'm your biggest supporter, trust me. I'm your biggest supporter. You don't think I am, but I am. You know how many brothers I help right now in jail who did the same stuff you was in? Who's on the same page as you in? I know a brother right now who a Moorish American. He fighting a federal case and I'm helping him. But he don't know everything. He didn't know everything. He thought what he knew was sufficient enough in them courts, but it wasn't. Like I said, don't challenge jurisdiction, get out of it. But if you don't know silent contracts, just say that. You don't know silent contracts. You know the contracts are open. No driver's license, no shirt. No driver's license, no state ID. I'm free. Hell no. What about when they get access through that passport you have? Now you got to cancel that out with the Department of State and have them issue you a new one and get it ran through law enforcement. Because everybody out here thinking they on the do not the same list because they filled out the passport the correct way. No. They can send that shit through general processing and you're going to have a normal passport like everybody else. And they got your full background on that. So whether or not you close out the ID or the driver's license, still put the address right there. And that's what they bond over the case with. That's why you went to jail. You went to jail because they had jurisdiction and you didn't understand it. And if you miss court, they're going to show up to that same house, your primary residence, and arrest you, bro. Y'all better understand how this stuff works. I've been through that. That's the thing. I can give y'all trials and tribulations. I'm not telling you that I win a whole 100% flawless victory in sovereignty. In my first 2 months, I remember 3 months after I was arrested because I didn't know the silent shit. I didn't know that you're not supposed to give a police officer your address. I didn't know that the Department of State is putting people at general processing even though they filled out the passport, the passport application as a national. I didn't know that. Now I know that. Now I understand what the do not detain list really means. It means the denial of your transactional file. And I can actually post that link in the description. And I have y'all get access to the full Homeland Security PDF. And it goes that deep. It's deep, y'all. It's real deep. It's real deep to what y'all think it is. So y'all watching these people on YouTube and, man, this stuff not no damn game. Everything y'all talk about lives. But the thing about it, when I show y'all this stuff, I'm going to show y'all a perspective that y'all not want to hear. Because they try to tell y'all some stuff just cut and dry, but I'm giving you an understanding from how they really get you. You can show them, oh, I'm doing this, I'm operating as a trust, get your ass behind a police car. You can say, hey, I'm Moorish, man, put your ass behind a police car. You can be like, man, I'm exercising, man, put your ass behind a police car. Because you don't understand jurisdiction. You don't understand what a contractual waiver is. You don't understand the acts that subject you to the jurisdiction. You don't know this stuff. You think just those contracts? Hell no. Keep thinking. And if you want to get in contact with me, we can talk, and I will teach you the game. I will teach you what you thought you knew, and I will show you, bro. You got to understand. It's one thing from a person talking to you from YouTube. It's another thing from a person who's talking to police officers directly. And ain't talking about just no quick stop. I'm talking about a full sit down. And I'm telling the police, can you arrest me? No. And I said, why? He said, we can't do nothing with this file. Can't do nothing with it. Can't do nothing with it. So yeah, contracts hit all the way around. And so that's the message to a lot of Moorish American brothers. That's the message to Isaiah. That's the message to people I teach. Y'all better understand how this stuff works. And I truly want to apologize if I offended you, but I'm not sorry for my intent on what I wanted the video to do. The video was supposed to edify people, because the same way I will count our rights, I will also count our wrongs and put it out. No, do not do this, because you got a million brothers and sisters who will do that. And I said, no, don't do it. I got students right now who will say, man, I'm driving around with my birth certificate, it's authenticated. And I said, pull that shit back in the garage. And I tell people like this, I'm like, man, I just had a brother, he just got arrested. Or my cousin, I talk about his situation, he got arrested. Because some people, they listen, but they don't understand. Or they hear, but they don't understand, so they're not listening. Some people got knowledge, but not understanding. And understanding is what you really need. Because you looking at it from a whole different standpoint. If that officer didn't have jurisdiction, they can't bond over a case. This whole system is commercial. This entire system is commercial. They cannot bond over a case if there is no jurisdiction. You can't. You can't. Can't bond over a case with no address. You can't bond over a case without a contractual waiver. You cannot bond over a case if no acts or anything subject you to the state jurisdiction. You can't do it. So the passport subject you in. Because how did they get your address? Oh, what they did, they went up their ass. Remember, you said you ain't got an ID, you ain't got a license. How they get it? What they do? How they get it? They got it from passport. That's how deep it is, y'all. That's how serious it is. And you will ask a million times, how did they get the jurisdiction? They got it like that. That's how they got it. And they're going to keep getting it. If y'all keep playing, they're going to keep getting jurisdiction. It's going to be the first time. You know, and listen, and it's a dude who hates sovereign people, right? His name Van Valiant, right? He make a mockery out of y'all. He have fun, and I'd be damned if I finna sit right here and let him make a mockery out of my bro. But that's what I'm telling y'all, like, no, man, don't move this way. Because listen, they making the sovereign citizen fail video, they love them. That's why I asked them, like, man, post a video of me. They ain't gonna never do that. Post one video of me. Ain't no, none of those channels who hate sovereign citizens gonna ever post me. Because I'm a threat. I'm being watched by the FBI, ATF, all of that. Because they like, whatever he know what's going on. Everybody else talking. He know what's going on. Because I went through trials and tribulations. I learned from my mistakes. Yeah, I made errors. There's been plenty of errors. But one thing I can do, I can tell y'all them errors and tell the people who finna make the same mistakes I made to stand back. And listen, you called a misdemeanor case. That's a blessing, bro. That's a blessing. I called a felony case. So that misdemeanor would just look, wake up. Just understand more. Once you understand more, you keep pushing. Because last thing I want, if somebody got us on TV laughing, look at them idiots. That's what they said. Look at them idiots. And you come on that motherfucker with a pinky ring, with a hat, like you know what you're doing, and went to jail, and got us looking crazy as hell. You got people like me is vouching for us. You got people like me that's really putting in the work. But when you count up the score, how many people successfully doing right to travel versus how many fail, it is like 99 to 1. It'd be me being 1, and it'd be y'all being 99. It'd be me being 1, and it'd be Dion. Y'all know Dion the Hebrew. He another brother who do the right to travel. He undefeated. But it's only a few of us. A few of us know what's going on. Now, I don't know if Dion know about all that stuff I just talked about, but don't know, maybe he watched the video or not. You know, the brother cool. But yeah, man, y'all gotta understand, like, it's deeper than that. And this ain't got nothing to do with, you know, a brother going against you. That's not the case. You just got too effeminate, bro. You got too emotional. I don't know you. That video was sent to me by another brother I know. When that video was sent to me, and I said, they got jurisdiction. And he was like, how you can tell, bro? He ain't got no state contracts. I said, I'm gonna tell you why. And he was like, and then when I told my wife this morning, I broke it down to him, like, I know why they arrested him. They had access to his transaction file on his passport. He don't even fucking know that. He's walking around thinking his passport good. He don't even know that. He don't even know I seen the full background on your passport. Not yours, but all of my students. I seen their DUIs and all that. Because y'all don't know how the Department of State work. Y'all don't know how Homeland Security work. Y'all don't know none of that. That's the shit in the backs and the secrets. That's under the tunnel. I don't tell y'all everything. I tell y'all enough so y'all can understand step by step. Because if I had to teach y'all everything I know, it's not going to be just y'all going to get it. Because some people just don't get it. You think my mama understands this information? No. You think my wife don't? She understand enough, but not too much. These people gonna make a mockery out of us, y'all. That's what they doing too. They sure as hell, you sure as hell making Van Balian happy. That man happier than the mud. He be like, damn, he go another sovereign citizen failed. Another one. And that's why I put right to travel failed. Because to wake you up to think. You think it has something to do with just, they have the power to do that. Listen, power expressed today through the states by contract. If a diplomat came, he ain't getting pulled out that damn car. If a diplomat came, he ain't getting charged. They're not bonding over any case without jurisdiction. If y'all don't believe me, Isaiah, upload that criminal complaint. Cover out most of your address. Just show the state and the city. You could cut out the zip code, put that little address part, and watch what happens. They ain't got that damn address out their ass. They don't work like that. They ain't that damn intelligent. You gotta understand what's going on, bro. Like I said, it's much love to you, bro. It's much love to your family. You know, it's much love to your kids, bro. But you can't be walking around this motherfucker embarrassing us all. Especially if you claim you've been doing it. Rookies do this. If you claim you've been a vet doing it, there's rookies doing that. Rookies do that. Because you gotta think, I know it's trial and error, but at the same time, a lot of people don't know that y'all are giving these people happiness posting shit like that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me use this for a sense of edification. Because did you watch my last post that I made on here? And I posted when Van Balian posted a video when it said sovereign citizen gets arrested or something like that. I said, man, look, they making a mockery out this brother. I said they making a mockery out this brother. And I said, and I'm trying to tell the people, I'm like, man, you know, we gotta get more edification. We gotta get more knowledge and understanding. Because we keep this up, we just gonna be a laughing stock for the YouTube. A laughing stock. Keep going to jail, keep getting arrested. Like the brothers who Moorish America. I'm not knocking them, they're my brothers. But when they wrong, I'm gonna say, hell no, y'all better go right back to studying. I tell everybody this, don't exercise no constitutional rights if you have any contract with the state or federal. But you don't even know the other contracts. You just think you got something, it ain't got nothing to do with your birth certificate before it pulls you in. The passport pulls you in because they had access to the transaction file. But look, peace and love, family, man. I just want to respond to that. And I want to get a brother full disclosure. It's all love, y'all. Like I said, everything that I say and response is gonna be respect. You know, it's all about respect and it's all about edification. If I did say something that's wrong that might touch you the wrong way, I apologize. I'll tell you that. But I had no intention on disrespecting you if you believe that. No, it wasn't no disrespect, bro. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.